Hi students, a very good evening everyone. Welcome all of you to OM Institute. And yes guys, the GATE 2025 exam is coming closer. Okay, roughly 20 days for EE examination and around 30-35 days for EC examination. But it's the high time for revision and high time to figure out the important areas, not to miss on the important topics. So there's a very important session. The team of OM Institute is here in front of you, and some important elements we are going to talk right now. So welcome all of you, sirs. Welcome Hemant sir, Gautam sir, Surendra sir. Welcome all of you to this session.
Thank you, sir.
Important. Yeah. So Hemant sir, what you feel is the very important aspect, specifically in the last 1 month of the preparation. So you are mute, Hemant sir. You are on mute.
Yeah, so the last 1 month is all about revision and practice. So yeah, I wouldn't say people should be doing a lot of experimentation. Experimentation in the sense learning new concepts is not the time. So whatever concepts they have learned, they have to consolidate and they have to cement those concepts, and that can be done only through revision, repeatedly writing the formulae, important formulae, repeatedly practicing questions which are very repeatedly asked in the exams, and practicing previous questions a lot, sir. So this is what I believe is important for the last 1 month. Sir, Rakesh sir, your audio, I think.
Yeah, sorry, sir. So Gautam sir, according to you, what is the most important thing for the last 1 month?
So, see, students have been preparing for this exam for the past 1 year at least. I mean, there are a few students who have been preparing for 2 years also. So by now, students should be having a clear idea of what they know and what they don't. Okay. For example, let's say the amount of preparation they have done is X. So during the exam, they should make sure their output in terms of score is also close to what X. So many students, uh, simply think GATE exam is an entirely different ball game. Yes, so they simply panic. So even if their preparation level is X, they end up delivering 1/5 of X, and that is why a lot of students end up getting disappointed in spite of having sincerely prepared. I mean, that's what my observation is over the last few years. So now they should uh, develop a strong mindset. Okay. See, first of all, they should accept that they are not going to solve each and every question. Okay. At least 40 to 50% of the questions, if they can get right, then it's a game-changing score for them. I mean, in terms of the kind of opportunities that get unlocked and so on. So, see, students might be thinking, a lot of students might be thinking, I have not yet completed the entire syllabus. Am I really fit for this exam or not? See, if students, if you think that anyone who has completely prepared only should go to the exam, then hardly 10-15 students should actually appear in the exam. So nobody knows everything. It's all about maximizing your score for the preparation that you have done. Okay. So, and the way to do this is by optimizing your performance over those 3 hours. Yes, because the entire 1 year preparation journey will boil down to how you perform in those 3 hours. So, and the way to do it is by writing enough number of full tests, at least from now till the exam. 10 to 15 full tests will give you a clear picture, idea of how you must approach. Because see, it's not like one size fits all. So you will have your own strengths and weaknesses. So you should have your own strategy. Okay. So as Hemant sir mentioned, it's all about consolidating. Yes, you would have learned a few things. Just make sure that you are very clear and very thorough when it comes to applying those concepts towards problem solving. It's not about trying to learn each and everything that is out there. Okay, so consolidation, and also avoid overthinking. Yes, overthinking will only lead to stress, and ultimately your efficiency will come down drastically. See, many students. One last point, sir. One last point. Several good aspirants during last 1 month before the exam, they have so many thoughts running in their mind, and after the exam is over, once they come out of the exam, so they'll simply regret having overthought for such a simple exam. So this is the kind of feedback I get very often every year. So just keep it simple. It's not about scoring 80 plus or 70 plus. Okay, you score as much as possible for your level of preparation. And hopefully our revision sessions will also boost your score significantly.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Students, some of you are having the doubts, so just wait. Very soon we'll be also taking up your doubts as well. We'll have the question and answer. Coming to Surinder, sir, sir, especially for double E, just around 20 days only left. So, what is your opinion, especially for electrical students? What is the most important thing they should try to be focusing right now?
Yeah, very good evening, one and all. Very good evening to the students as well. Very good evening to all the faculty members. So, in my view, especially for electrical students, as the time left is around 20 days only, as Hemant sir already told that this is not the time to learn new concepts. Also, don't be disappointed even if your syllabus is not, completely over for your revision. Okay, so some of you might have all completed at least 2 revisions or 3 revisions. There are students who completed 3 revisions also. Okay, so even if you have not completed your first revision, don't get disappointed. Okay, so it's not about getting 100 out of 100 in gate examination. So if you see, especially electrical engineering paper, if you score 65 to 70 marks, that means you will be in all India below 5 ranks. Okay, so that is how the trend is going on from the past few years. We don't know how many marks in the coming examination, but if you see the past few years of gate examination, if you score 65 plus marks, that means you will be in top 5 ranks. Okay, and I just got few messages from the students on a past few days. Sir, I just started my revision. Okay, so I started gate preparation in the month of August and September only, so I couldn't finish all the subjects. I'm just starting my revision. So what to do, sir? Can I crack this exam or not? Okay, so please remember one thing. Suppose if you are doing your second revision, let's say, don't forget there are students who are still doing first revision. If you are doing your first revision, there are still students struggling to complete their syllabus. So there are many aspirants behind you. Okay, you are still far ahead. Keep that positive thinking in your mind. Okay, so be very confident for these 20 days. And it's all about how you are performing in the last 3 years of examination. Okay, so as Gautam sir already told you that in order to assess yourself, okay, so you keep writing more number of mock examinations, at least maybe one exam every 2 or 3 days from for the next 15-20 days. Okay, if possible, write one exam at least once in 2 days. And also, while you are writing the examination, please try to understand which subjects you are able to attempt questions, in which subjects you are unable to attempt any single question. Please mark down, take a paper and write down, yes, these are the subjects I'm very strong with and I'm able to at least attempt. Okay, so let's leave about answering the question till the end. At least you have the confidence to attempt the question. And there are some subjects where you are unable to attempt the question at all. Okay, so take a paper and segregate the subjects. Okay, and for all for the last 15-20 days, let's plan. Okay, so these are the subjects I am unable to answer. So is there any last minute resource in order to revise these subjects where I am unable to attend any single question? So that is where I think these marathon sessions will definitely help you. Okay, suppose you are starting, you have not studied power system subject so far, let's say. Okay, but power system is a scoring subject in electrical engineering, so let's give it a try. Okay, let's attend the marathon session. Okay, last minute revision. So at least 1 or 2 questions you can attempt, right? Okay, so suppose if you feel that a particular subject you are very strong with. Okay, so let's don't waste your time watching any other videos. So just focus on your class notes. Okay, focus on your revision notes, focus on your formula book and practice other questions in those subjects. Okay, so this is what my view. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Sir, one electrical student is asking, like you mentioned, power system specifically scoring. One electrical student, Rishabh, is asking that, he has not done the revision of power electronics, synchronous machine, and DC machine. Okay, so can he do anything right now? Any strategy for him?
See, sir, the subjects what you said, power electronics, synchronous
Synchronous
machines and DC
and DC
machines.
machine.
Yeah, I can say together, these 3 subjects together, you can expect around 11 to 12 marks, sir. Okay. Power electronics, you can expect around 7 to 8 marks. maybe 2 marks from each machine's subject, so around 12 marks. Okay, so what he can do in the last few days is that you select power electronic subjects. Let us say in power electronic subject there are certain easy areas and certain areas where you need more time to prepare. So let's say you take single phase rectifiers, that is easy. He can prepare within 1 or 2 days. Okay, but three phase rectifiers will take more time. Okay, and you take choppers part, it will take less time. And if you go into inverters, it may take more time. So he has to select certain areas where he can score marks. Also, he can finish the topics very quickly. Okay. Also, you come to DC machines. If you follow the past 10 years of gate papers in DC machines, there are 2-3 areas. Definitely, you can expect question every year, like speed control of DC motors. Okay, definitely one question will come every year. So even though he's rather than leaving the entire subject for these last few days, let ask him to focus on that particular area where more questions can be expected. Okay, that's what.
So, Padma is asking how many full length mock tests. So, ideally, I believe that this is the time, ideally for 100% revision. But yeah, still some of the students may be there who are, having some very important topics left. So, they may be giving some time for the new top. But ideally, you should not spend much time on the new syllabus right now. Major focus revision. And, every around third day, ideally, every around third day, one mock test you should appear. If your syllabus is totally done, you can increase the frequency. But even if your revision is pending or whatever is the state, I think every third day, make a target, one mock test you should be writing. Okay, by this, at least in the remaining time also, around 5 to 7 mock tests you can easily write down. And see, mock test is not only important just for question practice. It is very important for the 3 hours time management. Where many students, they are not able to have the patience to sit in front of a computer screen. Now, GATE is online. It is no more offline. We know some from several years. Okay, many students personally have talked about this fact that they were not able to concentrate because they are not habitual of sitting 3 hours online. Okay, so what happens if you face that situation on the exam day? Everything is spoiled, all your preparation, whether you have done it for 2 months or 6 months or 2 years. But if you are not able to utilize those 3 hours, that goes bad. So these mock tests will be very helpful, of course for revision, of course for learning new type of question, but majorly for time management. Okay, and especially 3 hours, how much time you need to complete the technical part, how much time you need to complete GA part. Every student has their own expertise. And GATE is a 100-mark examination, no sectional cutoff. If you are good at aptitude, score first. If you are not good at aptitude, you are good at technical, attempt that first. Okay, so once you do at least 5-6 mock tests, then your personal strategy will come out. Which subject you should be targeting more. Okay, but that strategy will only come out once you experiment it. Only in the mind, if you think, okay, I am good at this subject and I'm bad at that subject, it's not actually good. So practice more and more number of mock tests, online mock tests. And one more thing, for EC and EE and including instrumentation also, all of the 3 paper examinations are 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Okay, so whatever mock test you are appearing, I think ideally it should be on that time only. Because several students, I know what they do, they will do the entire revision entire day, and at the end, end of the hour, end of the day, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., now they will sit for some mock test. They think it as an end activity. Okay, but you have to set your biological clock as per the GATE exam day. Because several students have the habit of sleeping in the afternoon. What if you feel sleepy on the exam day? Okay, so what I believe, exam day is of course a test of concept, numericals, everything, but it is also a mental test. How active you are in the 3 hours and how patiently you can handle the examination. So all the mock tests strictly I suggest to take from 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Okay, so that you will be your most active time of the day should be actually 2:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Okay, your brain has to be most active. So all practice mock tests, I think, according to me, at that time only. And if you're practicing a mock test, it should not only be 3 hours. Make it as 3 + 1 hour. Analysis is very important. It's not only you give the test and you are okay, you satisfied. Sometimes you scored 40 marks, sometimes you may score 60 marks. If you're scoring 40, you should figure out how to make it 50. Even if you're scoring 60, you should not stop there. You should think how to make it 70 further. Still time is there. So 3 + 1 hour, every 1 hour analysis. What went good for you, what went bad for you. If you do analysis, somehow you will improve in the next test, I believe. Okay, so every 3 + 1 hour means 4 hours you have to spend every third day, I think. That's what my suggestion here is. Yes. Any opinions further, sir?
Yeah, I think we mostly covered everything that is required for the last 1 month. But yeah, overall, I would say for the last 1 month, maintain a positive attitude. The feeling of letdown should not happen anytime in this last 20 days or 30 days. It occurs once in a while, but rather again, the student has to repeat themselves and, they have to be back on track. That's very important. Maintaining a very positive attitude that, yes, I can do it. Because everyone would have learned something, surely. Maybe they are at various levels of perfection. So they have to trust their level of perfection and, score accordingly. So, because if they get loose in the last 1 month, last 20 days, yeah, that affects very badly on their score.
Yeah. Remember, guys, anytime if you're down, remember that roughly every year, if you say the data of every year, around 18 to 20% of the students only qualify. See, only qualifying also, you're not going to get any IIT or NIT, but still, what is the qualifying marks for EC or EE? 25 to 30 marks. Sometimes it goes up to 30, but mostly around 25, 27 if I talk about the trends. Okay. And how many? If suppose 1 lakh students appear, only 16 to 18,000 students are able to get only 25 to 30 marks, which you can get from maths aptitude plus one subject like network or digital or control, any of the subject, any basic subject. Okay. But still only these many students. Why? Because many students have actually given up by this time. If you are listening to this video, if you are concerned that what you should do in the next 20 months, if you have some basic revision plan, that means you are one of the serious aspirants. Take that as the positive attitude. Okay. If you're still interested in improving yourself, because many have already given up. Maybe 70, 80,000 people might have filled form, maybe for EC, maybe for EE. Exact numbers we'll get in some time once the exam is over. But let's say even 1 lakh students have filled. Okay, but most of them have given up. And remaining, some of them are only going to give the paper for formality, just for experience. Maybe they want to improve next year. So if you are really serious at this point of time, I think you are in the race. You're pretty much in the race. So that should be the positive thing you should take right now. You should not have any negative thoughts if you're serious at this point of time.
Yeah, and one more thing, sir. Students should not compare themselves with their peers, I mean, their fellow students. Because even though it's a competitive exam, actually, we are not competing with others. You are only competing with yourself.
Yes.
So today, you should be better than your yesterday's self. And
Correct.
tomorrow, you have to be better than your today's self.
Correct.
So until the end, you should keep on improving. Yes. And then go to the exam with a positive attitude.
Correct.
Because why I say it is not, even though it is competitive, there's no competition. It is unlike ESC. For example, if you take ESC, there will be 40 posts for a particular stream. So which means if you are in top 40, you are in. Otherwise, you are out. It's all binary. Yes, even UPSC civil services, there will be some 1,000 posts. First 1,000 will get the service and the rest won't get anything. But GATE is something entirely different. Even if you get a rank between 500 and 1,000, or even if you get rank above 1,500, still there are opportunities and people. I mean, I've seen a lot of people who secured a rank which is over 1,000, but they're all now in IITs and ISC. So there are plenty of opportunities. It's not like you should only be in top 200, then only you'll get something out of this. No.
Correct. Yeah.
So don't overburden yourself.
Yeah, specifically this point, sir, I recently made one video also for students where I was talking about especially what not to do in the last 1 month. And one of the point is, please avoid the social gatherings. I mean, more people you meet, more negative thoughts will come. Yeah.
True,
when you meet, your parents, when you talk to your parents or your elder brother, sister, they will always motivate you. You meet, but you try to meet the people, they will motivate you even if you're doubt. But if you meet more of the friends, they also might not be scoring good, but they will try to pull you. They'll try to demotivate you. Arey Baba, what you're doing in the last month, this is not good, that is not good. And because of negative thoughts, even if you spoil one day, it's going to be a game changer. Maybe around 100 ranks changer. If one day is spoiled in this crucial time. So, avoid any type of social gathering right now. Okay, be confined within yourself. Anyways, you're solving test series, so you will get to know what your performance is. That comparison is enough. No need to specially talk to your friends so that how you are doing and how they are doing. Okay, so that is what you should strictly avoid.
So avoid comparison, as simple as that.
Correct. So in this, sir, again, one electrical student, what he's telling that, he's from electrical and except maths, he has not solved problems for other subjects. Maybe he has studied, but what he wants to mention, except maths, he has not solve the problems for other subjects. So what subject, should he practice to qualify at least?
Sir, in order to qualify, I think the most scoring subjects would be maths, aptitude, circuits, control systems, okay, and probably electrical machines, okay. These are, I think, a bit easier subjects Also, they are scoring subjects. Okay, in case if he wanted to just to qualify, okay, maybe if he's targeting 30-35 marks like that. Okay, so some subjects where you need a lot of practice in order to score good number of marks, like power electronics, power systems, maybe a certain level of EMF. Okay, so those subjects you need to have good amount of practice in order to retain the formulas. Okay, especially power electronics subject, power system subject, like that. Okay, so in order to retain formulas, you need to practice more. But if he wanted to practice other subjects only for these 20-25 days, I think circuits, control systems, okay, maths, aptitude, at least a part of electrical machines, maybe DC machine or transformer, at least he can choose, so that he'll be able to score at least 30-35 marks easily.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think, sir, several important points needed for the last month. We have been covering how to balance the negative thoughts, test series, extra syllabus, whether to do or not do. So we have all emphasized on the different important areas. Also now time to, talk to the students, and, especially if you still are students confused, what revision plan has to be. Sirs, I'll be sharing my screen for a moment. Yes, sir. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. It's visible.
So can you still revise if you are not able to manage a plan, or if you have less time but still want an efficient revision? Or you may be one of the aspirants who started preparing recently, but still want to cover decent syllabus by covering the important topics. So yes, the OM Institute team in the last these 20-30 days is standing with you, is standing with the students to support you at any cost for your GATE 2025 success, and that is through these mega marathons. So, one by one, let's take the opinions as how these mega marathons are going to help, which are just going to start tomorrow. We'll tell you the tomorrow schedule also. Okay, so one by one, different subjects will keep happening for you. Okay, so that you cover up everything, most important areas, at least in the last, last of the moments. So, sir, how do you feel these marathons are going to be helpful for these students?
Sir, the main agenda of these marathons is we are covering some of the important topics for every subject, which the individual faculty knows very well. The most repeated questions, which we call the most repeated questions. So these most repeated topics, most repeated questions will be covered in the mega marathons mainly. So yeah, we are planning, depending on the subject, we are planning for nearly 6 to 8 hours of duration for each subject. So wherein we will be revising the subject completely. At the same time, we'll also be solving a few questions from that particular topic. So the main goal is speed and accuracy on not the entire subject as such, but rather in the important areas of that particular subject. Maybe we are covering 60-70% of the subject, which are extremely important from exam point of view. And that will give you the base that is required for the exam. So if this still watch only these videos, and if they are, let's say, strong in all the topics that are taught there, so pretty sure that they'll be able to score 40-50 marks very easily, even with the basic study that they will do only for these mega marathons.
Yes. Okay. So in this, sir, I think students are also somewhere asking about whether the machines classes will happen on this. So, sir, what is your plan for marathon on them, especially on electrical machines, and overall your view for the marathon sessions?
Yes, sir. I'll be conducting, two marathons I'm planning. So probably one marathon related to transformers and induction machines, one marathon related to DC machines and synchronous machines, sir. In my view, these marathons will especially, useful for those students who have started their preparation just 1 month or 2 months before. Okay, so those who have started preparation maybe 1 year ago or 6 months ago, I think they might have covered most of the subjects, most of the PYQs. They might be already in their first revision or second revision, probably. Okay, for them, I don't know whether marathon is useful or not. I hope definitely it is useful for quick revision. But in case if they have already covered PYQs enough, or one or two revisions are already completed, then for them there is no need to attend these marathons. Okay, in my view. Okay, so and especially this will be useful for those students who have not completed their revision so far. Okay, or they have just started their preparation. Okay, 1 month or 2 months before. Okay, so for them, I think these marathons are just like blessing. Okay, for them. Okay, so they can attend these marathons and they can understand the whole subject. Okay, as Hemant sir told that 60 to 70% of the most important topics will be covered. Okay, so probably these marathons will cover around 70% of the gate syllabus. Okay, entire gate paper, you can say around 70% of the gate paper will be covered. Okay, so that is how they can utilize these marathons. Okay, especially the last minute preparation students. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because sir, in my experience also, I have seen over the last few years that, specifically taking one example of GATE 2022, there was a student Ram Balaji, rank 1. He was personally in touch with me and he started the preparation somewhere around November only, but quickly completed the syllabus, through marathons, and he was the rank 1. Okay, so that is how even, if you think you have the capability, but you started late. Okay, these marathons can definitely boost your gate performance by making, you utilize the time by focusing more on the important areas, right? And also, if you have completed syllabus, but you're not able to figure out revision. If you have done revision, that is a separate case. First round, second round, if you're done. But there are several students who are done with syllabus or most of the syllabus, but they are not able to figure out from where and how to start revision because only 20 days left, 30 days left. So, at this point of time, several students feel that it's a big syllabus, ocean of syllabus. What to revise, what not to revise, they keep on thinking and they just keep on spending the time only on making the plans. So rather, if you're one of them who is not able to do the revision because you're not clear how to start the revision, then also these marathon sessions will be really helpful for a very quick revision. At the end of the sessions, we'll also be sharing you the PDFs respectively in the Telegram, so that those PDFs also will help you as a quick revision tool, later on. So it's a quick revision in the end moment that can really, boost your gate performance. Your opinions, Gautam sir, here?
I think I'm going to echo the same as Hemant sir and Surendra sir said. So whatever topic I pick up, be it from network theory or analog circuits or even EDC, that topic I will cover fully. So I'm going to revise all the concepts related to that topic, and also I'll try to solve all possible questions which can be asked from that particular topic. So I'm not going to cover the entire syllabus as such, but at least whatever topics I do, whether it is 50% or 60%, I'll do it in a full complete manner. For example, networks, I think I'm going to do two-port networks, coupled circuits, AC analysis, and maybe second order circuits, because first order circuits is something that is too familiar. So I'll pick up second order circuits. So likewise, in other subjects also, I'll pick up those topics which are kind of not so popular with the students. Okay. So that is going to be my approach, sir.
Yeah, that's what I think. Students are also looking for that, but only the things that they are difficult to understand, they need to, get the easy solution for all things.
No. My emphasis would be on approach.
Yeah.
It's not just about solving problems. I'll present. So this is how you need to approach this kind of a problem. That is my.
Yeah. And once I think they are clear with the approach, then, any other type of problems to that area is coming, they should be able to score well in the examination. Yes. So students, these marathons will be, conducted for you in the tenure, okay, from 13 to 25th January. And other than the marathons, there are a few more things like Surendra sir mentioned to me, and he also mentioned to the students that, one or two more champion series video he'll be planning, because students are still asking about, one or two machines there, and some MSQ sessions also, because you need, MSQs are coming up almost every year now. Okay, so some MSQ sessions will put up for you, and majorly this is the time for the major event that is going to happen in these days is the revision mega marathons. The first of them going to start tomorrow. Stay updated to the channel for all the complete schedule and complete details. If you are not subscribed, do subscribe immediately so that you don't miss out on any notification. Okay, so the first of the marathon happening is tomorrow, the control systems, and I'm going to come live at 10 a.m. in the morning. Right, it's not going to be evening because we need considerable time to discuss the subject. So we'll be coming live, Okay, tomorrow 10 a.m. dear. Tomorrow 10 a.m. control system is the first marathon for you. Okay. So I'll cover it, try to cover as much as possible tomorrow. And if there are some important topics left, I will take it on Tuesday. And then 15th Wednesday, I think is EMF going to come up by Hemant sir. Right. So, that will again be a quick, important revision of EMF. First, the common part, service planning, and then the exclusive EC part will also be planned. So like that, students, will be keep updating you the schedule, but machines, whether it is, EMF, EDC by Gautam sir, machines by Surinder sir, or power systems will be taken by Giri sir, power electronics to be taken by Shankar sir. All those is going to come up for you exclusively. Right. Anything, sirs?
One last suggestion from my end to the students. So please take care of your health. Okay. So this is a winter season, especially. So take care of your health for these last, 2-3 weeks, because you have struggled a lot. You worked hard for this examination from the past 1 year. So in case if something happened to your health in the last week, so it's an exam which will be conducted only once in a year. So for the, last few days, please take care of your health. Okay. And have good amount of sleep. That is very important. Don't overburden yourself. Okay. Don't study till the late nights. Okay. I know students style, most of the students will know wanted to prepare during the night. Okay. So but have some good amount of sleep also. Please focus on that. That will definitely improve your memory power. Okay. So these are just my last minute suggestions for you.
Correct. So, students, the tomorrow's link that is has been posted in the comment box. So, if you want to join tomorrow 10 a.m. the control system marathon, the link has been shared in the comment box. So you can open the link and set a reminder for that. Okay. And tomorrow 10 a.m. we are going to connect with all of you. Any more question and answers you have, you can ask us right now, or else we'll see you tomorrow 10 a.m. Yes, and before the question and answer, let me tell you about some important announcements also. The first regular offline batch for Gate 26, the big announcement, is going to be live at our, the offline center, Hyderabad center, from February 24th. That is after the gate examination of WE and EC conducted. Okay, and definitely there are early bird discounts like till 30th of January. You can avail 4,000 early bird discount if you plan to register early. Uh, and if you want to, go for the live courses, okay, so for Gate 26 and Gate 27, online live courses will be starting from 8th of February. The first batch starts from 8th of February for EC and WE both. Okay, again, there is a 25% additional discount up to 30th of January. That is the early bird discount. The fees is mentioned on the slide. You can have a look into it, the 1 year and 2 year, for 26 1 year, and for 2027 2 years, of course. And for the online courses, especially if you want to avail more scholarships, so you can prove yourself by appearing in the OM online scholarship test that is happening next Sunday, 19th of January at 6:30 p.m. The syllabus for WE and EC is respectively mentioned on the slide, and the top 3 rankers will be given 100% scholarship, and accordingly to your rank slabs, the scholarships are mentioned on this slide. So next Sunday you can avail appear in the scholarship test if you want some good benefits in the online courses. All right. So yes, guys, any doubts, any question and answer you have, you can mention it right now. So Priyanandan, the session starts at 10 a.m. When it is going to end, that exactly I cannot say right now. So let's start tomorrow, and let's do as much as possible. It all depends on how you energetic are and how your attendance is. Okay. If you really show that enthusiasm that you want to, yes, have a complete revision, I'll keep covering most of the topics for you. Okay. Hemant sir, a student is asking that how can he get the OM Institute solved paper books for WE? I think PYQ books he may be mentioning.
They can actually order it on Amazon. I think it's there on the Amazon as well as on Flipkart. Or they can also call the institute number.
So right now we are selling the books on our own platform through OM on live app, and they are available on Amazon also. But the stock is very limited because most of the books have already sold out this year. So very limited stock is there. That's why we are not selling on Amazon platform right now. So students can purchase through Home Live app or
homeinstitute.live.
homeinstitute.live. Yeah.
Or they can also call on the institute's number.
Yeah.
Praveen sir will guide them.
Yeah, institute numbers are available. Yeah, like you can notice on this slide also the institute number 9515694053. If you call, you can get the complete guidance. Or as I mentioned directly, you can go to the Om Live app or Om Institute or .in website. You can get the books directly from there. Yes, Selvan, let's start with technical and we'll plan for maths and aptitude also. It's there in the brain. Okay. No problem, students. You can contact the number as I mentioned. If you're not able to figure out the books, on Amazon or on the app, team will guide you. Praveen sir will guide you, so you can just contact the numbers.
Yeah, they can visit homeinstitute.live website, sir. So
Okay.
the books will be delivered to their home.
Okay. Om Institute.
So just like
students.
just like Amazon delivery, you will get it to the home.
Okay. So yes, students, you can notice this homeinstitute.live as sir is mentioning, and you can order directly from there. All right. So I think, sir, we are done. So guys, tomorrow, 10 a.m. control systems, the first mega marathon. Okay. And as I mentioned you, subject by subject, it will keep, mentioning. Yes, Gautam sir, I think has mentioned the link also. So you can directly go to that website, homeinstitute.live and get the books purchased for you. Okay. Still, in case you feel any trouble, you can contact the numbers we mentioned to you. Okay, sir. Thank you, sirs, for joining it. And yeah, let's hope that these revision sessions that we are planning, the effort we are putting really gives good, results to the students. They enjoy it. They get some benefit, whether they are preparing or whether they want some sort of revision. Somehow, we'll put our energy to, boost somehow the ranks of the students, the marks of the students for the upcoming GATE 25 examination.
All right, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, students. See you tomorrow.